Hey guys, welcome to another episode of AJ Talks.
I'm Armando.
And I'm Jeremy.
And this is me, Kevin.
This is Jeremy's little brother.
Special
guest.
Joining us for today's review. We just saw Lego Ninjago, so we're going to talk about that.
Yeah. So for the most part, it was an alright movie. I know Kevin enjoyed it quite a bit. But before we get to the stuff that we like, do you have anything you did not like, Kevin? Your opinion, as you will.
Well, something I didn't really like was kind of the faces, kind of like the jokes. They weren't that good. I mean,
he's not wrong.
Comedy was lacking in this one when you think about the other two Lego movies. Definitely not up to par. I think it was tailored more towards kids. They were making more butt jokes than
it needed to.
Pretty much, exactly.
I think one butt joke is a bit too much for any movie.
I can go for a good butt joke, but they were just... There was at least 3 or 4. It was funny, but it wasn't as funny.
Yeah, for the most part, it wasn't a meh movie. It was alright. It wasn't great. The other two Lego movies are for sure better than this one. It's not to say that this one was terrible. It's I would watch it again. I just wouldn't probably pay for it again. Like they said earlier, the jokes are kind of not hitting, and just the pacing was a bit off for myself.
As someone who's seen the show, I think the show handled the Ninjago property a lot better than the movie did. The movie was a bit rushed in some parts, and the message they deliver, it doesn't hit home like the other two movies did. That's pretty much what we didn't like about it. So, what did you like about it, boy?
What I liked about it was the animation that it took them to basically do stop motion. Well, that was really cool because I'm a stop motion guy. Can't really do that.
Like with the other Lego movies, the stop motion that they do with the Legos is really well done.
Yeah, no matter what you think about this movie, if you loved it or hate it, you have to agree on the fact that the animation on here was pristine. As you go throughout the Lego movies, the animation just gets better and better because, they get used to it. So yeah, that's one of the biggest things you notice about it, is just it's so nice to look at and really interesting to see how they just animated it and makes it look like stop motion, like Kevin said.
The fight scenes were really cool too. The way they animated it made it seem like the punches hit a lot harder than they did in the Batman movie. So I really liked that. And then the voice talent too. You had Jackie Chan and Dave Franco as the biggest names in the movie.
And other people.
Yeah, and Jackie Chan did okay. Jackie Chan wasn't in it a lot. He did really well. He was funny.
Like always. He's great.
And Dave Franco, I've come to kind of trust Dave Franco, trust what he's working with, and trust his ability to carry a movie. And he did pretty good, as well as he could do in this movie. His jokes were probably some of the better ones.
Yeah, Dave Franco, throughout his career, initially he wasn't that well known and he wasn't that great. But as you see throughout his career, he gets better and better, and for this movie it's no different. He's just really good. I'm also starting to trust him, so if I see him in a movie poster, I'm like, okay, that might be a good time. Not as much as Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is usually 100% of the time just a good time. Although we haven't seen his new Foreigner movie, so we don't know for that one. But for this one, he was really good and really entertaining to watch and listen to. Yeah, so Kevin, did you like the characters in this movie?
100%.
100%.
Really? Each one of them? Every single one?
Well, besides, I don't want you guys to get mad at me or anything, but I kind of hate Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Yeah,
Lloyd.
yeah.
Why, Kevin?
Well, it didn't focus that much on him. It was just him and his father, not really his backstory or anything.
It's a father-son movie, so yeah.
They do kind of throw you into the middle of it. You don't know how the ninja came to be ninja. You don't know a couple things, and they answer a couple of the questions, but overall, he's kind of right. They do just kind of throw you in the middle of this.
Yeah, for the most part, they just assume that you'll figure it out on the way, which isn't that bad if the movie was catered to adults, but I feel like this movie was more catered towards children as compared to the other movies. So that might have been an issue for some of the kids, but I don't know, I'm not a kid. I don't know how they think.
So that's our review. Kevin?
Yeah.
Since I'm the guest in this show, I'm going to rate it first. I would rate it 7 generals out of 10.
7 number 1 generals out of 10. I would rate it 5.5 elements out of 10.
And I would give it 6 butterflies out of 10. You know what that means if you watch it.
Killer butterflies.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You don't know.
Kevin, as you know, we have opening weekend, matinee, Netflix, cable, TV, background noise. What would you rate it?
Cable.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
Okay. I rated Netflix.
Same, I would also give it Netflix. If I had the choice to watch it again, I would probably watch it again, but without paying for it. Even though you're still paying for Netflix, but you understand what I mean. It's a movie. You should watch if you have the chance. Just
Join the cable team.
don't go out of your way to watch it.
That's the end of our review. We hope you liked this special episode with Animation Kid here, Kevin.
Check out his channel, Animation Kid, if you didn't hear that the first time.
Don't check out his channel.
Do
It's
check
not
out his
good.
channel.
Okay. Link in the description below. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Title free COD points.